What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ish back with another video. And today is going to be a makeup video. I decided to sit down and do my makeup. So I said, why not record it? So people that have questions or have asked me in the past what I do, what I use, how I do it, will be able to see it up close and personal. I don't know what look I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to come out glam, natural, neutral, soft glam, matte, glitter, shimmer. I don't know. All I know is I want a certain color theme, and that's pretty much as far as I got. I got a lot of palettes and lip colors here in front of me, so we're gonna see how it turns out. If y'all want to watch the process and see the end result, stay tuned. So first things first, y'all, I might be looking off because I want to look here, but camera is here, so it's kind of, but I'm going to prime my face. Lately, I've been using this because I have oily skin. It works pretty good, so we're going to stick with that because it works. I was going to put some contacts in too, because contacts kind of, you know, make the looks pop a little bit, but I decided against it. If you hear children, laughter, playing, noises that are not directly in this room, it's my children, okay? So just know there are children in the house. So the first thing I always do after I prime my face, because I let that sit, is eyebrows. My eyebrow routine is fairly simple. If I can get this pomade open, I use crayon case in the color dark brown. So the back says dark brown. I got a dual-ended brush, which is what I use, and I have a mirror here in front of me. So we're going to brush the brow hairs up and in the direction that I want them to go. Dip into the pomade, not a lot. I'm just tapping my brush in it, wiping off any excess. And I always start right side because I'm right-handed. It's kind of easier to, I don't know, whatever. I start at the bottom, right there where they start. Hopefully y'all can see. I know the camera's kind of far away. And then I don't go all the way to the front at the top. I start about here and go across and then bring it down. So I'm going to flick color from that bottom line upwards. And of course we're gonna clean it up at the end, and then we do the same thing on the other side. Now my eyebrows look completely different. It happens every time. Every time. But for now, we're gonna leave it like that. Because if I mess with them too much, they're gonna get jacked up. So next, concealer. I use this. Can y'all see that? I don't know if it's coming in clear or blurry. It's the Maybelline Fit Me in Cafe number 30. And I put that up under here on both sides. And I'm gonna take a flat brush, this, to clean up the shape of my brows. So I'm gonna bring my mirror a little closer. Y'all can still see me, but I gotta get a little close up. Now the tops of my brows, I don't conceal the top. I just go over it with my foundation. So once we put this face on, we'll conceal or fix the top of the eyebrows. But this is in the number 25. And I'm putting this on my eyelids as a base. And I do both of my eyes simultaneously because I want them to come out, if not the same, as close to the same as I can get them. So now I'm just blending that concealer all over my eyelid. So I'm thinking I want to do like a plum purpley kind of look. So I'm gonna go in with my 35P Morphe palette. It's got a lot of pretty purple plum colors in it. Let me show y'all. So this is what that palette looks like. And I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm liking, let me see if y'all can see this shade here. I think I want to start with that one. So that's what I'm thinking. Something along these lines right now for this eye look. And I may or may not do a voiceover or just play music because I don't know, I feel like my voice is annoying. Can summer come back, y'all? Can we get back into summer, please? I hate the cold. And the only reason why I'm excited anytime ever for cold weather is because my birthday is in January, smack dab in the middle of the cold. So I look forward to my birthday every year, but that's it. And even with that, I hate that it's in the winter because I can never do anything for my birthday. Like I went out last year and it was cool, but I want to go on like a bomb trip. Like I want to go somewhere where the weather's hot and the water's nice and I can wear, you know, cute little outfits instead of up here in the north where you gotta wear jeans and a sweater and a coat and a hat and a scarf and your eyes are gonna run and your nose is gonna be all red and watery and nasty because it's cold outside. I can't stand it, y'all. I really do hate it. I hate it. All right, so I'm going to take a lighter color. Maybe this mauve pink. So it's coming up like this. It's this one here. And I'm going to go on the outside of that dark purple to blend it out so it's not looking like I got punched in the eye with a fist. I just want to soften the edges just a touch. I still want it to be dark, but I don't want it to just be raw like that. Again, y'all, I don't have no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. And this color is coming out really, really like grape purple. It's not coming out the way I thought it was either. But it's pretty. And I'm just flicking this color in my outer V. And it looks black. It's definitely not black though. It's like a dark brownish purple. I don't know how I feel about this. Don't know how I feel about it. And if I don't love it, y'all won't see it. We're gonna keep going though, because it might come out bomb in the end. Just trying to blend the colors together. This has that, you know, leftover grape color on it. How am I feeling? Oh no. All right, we just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it like that. And I'm going to put a shimmer in the front. Just a little inner corner shimmer. This is like a champagne. guess you would call it champagne color. Now to start on the face. Now my foundation routine, I'm not a pro, y'all. You should already know that. I am not a pro. I do makeup for fun and I do it the way that I want it to look. So don't be in my comments talking about, oh, you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to do that. I do what I want, okay? The end result comes out good enough for me, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry, I feel like I ain't been looking at y'all the whole time. Yeah, so it comes out good enough for me. Foundation I'm using is Maybelline Fit Me, just like the concealer. This is a matte and poreless 356 warm coconut, because regular coconut, it's a little bit too orange for the girl, so we had to try something else. That's the foundation. And when I put it on, I'm not going to put any under here because I'm already going to be putting concealer under there. And like I said, I don't like a whole lot of product on top of product because my skin already has moles on it and things, and I don't want to add to it. So we're just going to stipple this on. This is a stippling brush from e.l.f. Yeah. This is an e.l.f. stippling brush. Get up on that ear that's gonna show. And bring it down here. Like I said, I'm stopping where I know I'm gonna put foundation. So, I mean concealer. And I never really opt for full coverage. I used to, because I have my moments where I hate all of these moles on my face. But at the end of the day, honey, this is me. This is my face. These are my moles. They're not going nowhere. They are not going anywhere. And even if I wanted them to, there are ways to get them off. But the way my family's set up and the skin and all that, all they're going to do is grow right back. So I'm going to go through all that for what? And full coverage foundation, I tried it, you know, in the past. And it just makes my skin look like I have acne. So it's covering up the moles, but my moles are raised. So it just looks like I'm covering up a whole bunch of bumps with foundation. And they're not bumps. They're moles. So yeah, there's that. And remember, I told y'all about my eyebrows. So what I'm about to do is take a flat concealer brush and go around my my eyebrows to clean them up and make them a little bit more even. Flat top brush. And we're just going to take some of my foundation on it and clean up the brow just like that. And do the same thing on the other side. And even pull some of this into the front of my brow so that we don't have any skipped areas that don't have foundation, since I do my foundation after I do my eyes. And then with the same double-ended brush that I use to fill in my brows, I'm just going to blend and feather this to the front. Okay, so there's that. Foundation on, brows are done. fixed out the edges up there, making sure the foundation on my nose is blended. Now we can go in with concealer. Now I have a sponge here. I have a sponge that I'm going to use. It is dampened. It's not soaking wet, dripping wet. Same color, Maybelline Fit Me in 30. Just up where that little dark pocket is up underneath my eye. We're going to put some right there. Put a little dot right here. Right there. And on the bridge of thy nose. Let it sit for like a second or 2 or 5. But anyway, what else been going on with y'all? Where do y'all live? I live in Maryland, for those who don't know. I'm a Maryland girl. I've lived in North Carolina for like a year or 2 of my life, but Maryland and DC. Lived in DC for about 10 years. That was a change. So yeah, where y'all from? Where y'all live at? You know, what's the weather like? Is it cold? It's cold here already. I feel like when the kids went back to school, that's when the weather got cold. So that was what? Literally on Labor Day, it was cold. All right, y'all. So we're going to take the sponge and we're going to blend the concealer. I also don't blend it past my eye because my eyes are already big and I don't need nothing extra added. I'm good. I'm debating on if I should do wing liner with this look, but I don't know. I feel like it's dark enough and it's kind of giving, you know, plum purple goth vibes. So I don't need to, but I don't know. I don't know. Come in. Sorry, that was a child. What did I just ask y'all? Where y'all was from, the weather. What did y'all do this summer? What could you do this summer? I went to Six Flags twice. And I went to Atlanta. That was fun. Because I love water. Like I just said, that's why I'm mad I can't do nothing on my birthday. But I went to Atlanta and I hit up the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta. And when I tell y'all, I was so hyped, like I was so excited. So that, okay, you see what that's giving with that concealer. But I wanna amp it up just a little dot. So we're gonna put this right there, like that, just to make it pop a little bit more. But anyway, so the Georgia Aquarium. So again, I told y'all I live in Maryland. So we have the National Aquarium in Baltimore, the Inner Harbor, which is beautiful, okay? I've been going there off and on throughout my entire life since I was like 2 or 3 years old. My parents used to take me. So having kids of my own, I took my kids there, of course. But when I went to Georgia, the stuff that they have in their aquarium, I legit was like, is it not against the law to have these? Like, how do you have 3 whale sharks, beluga whales, you have manta rays, you have albino alligators or crocodiles or whatever. They got fish in a tank. I swear the fish head was about this big. So just imagine the body behind it. The whale sharks and the manta rays had me like, I was literally a kid. I was literally a kid. Like I sat there in front of that giant tank just staring. I was so shook. Like, how do you have beluga whales inside a tank? Like, who gave you permission to how did you get them here? How did you get them here? What did you use to transport these big fish? You can tell me. I mean, I can't go out there and get none. But how did you get them in here? And to this day, I still don't know. I still don't know. The only thing I do know is that the aquarium was bomb. I had a great time. And I cannot wait. Now, I went without my kids, okay? For those that are like, oh, well, you mentioned your children. Hold on, something in my eye. I went without my children because it was a mommy needs to get away type situation, weekend event. Went to visit some friends and things. And, yeah, that was one of the main things. I'm sorry. One of the main things that I knew I wanted to do while I was down there. And not only was it better than the one that we have here at home, it was like $30 cheaper. I'm like, how? First of all, with this exquisite fishery that y'all have in these tanks, okay, y'all are only charging this little bit of coin to get in. But yet here in Baltimore, well, yeah, the aquarium in Baltimore, you charging people $50, almost $60. Like, and if you want to see the dolphin show, that's extra. Of course, it's extra everywhere, but it's extra up here. Down there, I think it was an additional $10. What's $10 if your price is already cheap and y'all have all these bomb fish? We don't have that up here. But you still want to charge me more than half of what I'm going to pay over there. Like, I didn't understand. I didn't question it. I paid my little coin and I went in and had a good time. Now we're going to set this before it creases because my under eyes have lines. I'm using black opal finishing powder and what is this? Natural Light. But yeah, so back to the aquarium. The fish were bomb. Dory was in there. I didn't find Nemo. I guess he, was, I don't know where he was, but I didn't see him in there. And then they have other little exhibits like, jellyfish and penguins and sea lions and otters and what else? It's a lot. Like, it's a lot to see. And I was completely flabbergasted at the quality and the quantity of aquatic life that they had there. Oh, they had another thing. I like seahorses, right? I've never seen seahorses like this. I've never seen like the jellyfish that they had in some of the little tanks. I've never seen jellyfish that look like that. And we have a jellyfish exhibit here in Maryland at the Baltimore Aquarium. And they still ain't had the ones that they had in Atlanta. Come in. Same child. Yeah, so if y'all live, the people that watch this, if y'all live in the U.S. or if you have been to one or both of the aquariums that I'm talking about, please feel free to comment and let me know what y'all thought when y'all went. Because when I tell you, I was shook. I was shook. Like, to this day, okay? To this day. I cannot wait to go back with my kids. They're going to be like, Mommy! Like, I can hear it now. They're going to be pressed. I'm using CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronzer to bronze up my face. And I'm still trying to figure out these eyes because they're not done. But I don't know what else I want to do, y'all. I don't know what else I want to do. So yeah, that was definitely a treat. The food down there was bomb. Went to Piedmont Park. That was cute. Was supposed to go to a restaurant called Cirque. I'm assuming Cirque. But the line was like down, out the door, down the ramp, and into the parking lot. So that was dead. Went to another spot called, I think it was called the Hideaway, the Hideout, the one of them. The food was good. Music was nice. It was cool. It was nice. It was nice in there. I thought it was going to be bigger, but maybe because we sat by the door when we were in there. But it was cool. So, can't really complain about that. What else did I do while I was down there? Other than eat and hang out with an old friend. It was nice to see the friend that I'm speaking of. And those who know me in real life, you know the friend that I'm talking about. So it was definitely nice to catch up. A friend of 22 years. We've known each other since we were wee tykes of 11. So that'll give you a little bit of how old I am right there. Okay, so back to these eyes. I don't know what to do to them. I feel like they're incomplete though. They're definitely incomplete. I got some lashes right here that I'm going to, I know I'm putting on lashes, but I feel like I'm all over the place and I need something else to put on. What else can I do to these eyes? All right, so I'm going to line my waterline with a black, don't need to see that, with a black eyeliner. Swoop, swoop, swoop. This is, y'all getting too much of my background in this mirror. People nosy. And I'm thinking I might want to smoke out my bottom lash line. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe once I put lashes on, I'll figure it out. But so here we are so far, guys. That's what we got. That's what I'm working with. That's what I'm doing. Don't mind the hair. I'm gonna do something to that in the end. But I feel like I'm missing something. All right, so for blush, we're going to use, this is by, what is this? Black Radiance? Toasted Almond. This is, can y'all, oh, y'all can't see. Maybe a little bit right there, kind of. But it's this kind of this color. So we're just going to put some Toasted Almond on the cheek region. Let's give it some little, let's give it some. Can y'all see it? I can see it. Hopefully y'all can see it. I ain't trying to put on too much blush and be out here looking like a clown, aka a clown. That's never a good look, ever. Ever. We're going to highlight, and I'm not doing all that setting of the rest of my face because this is coming off after this video is over with, but I usually set with a face powder, translucent face powder. This is a Super Shock Cheek by ColourPop. This is in Wisp. So let's do it here. The bridge of the nose. Put some on a little tip like Rudolph so we can glow and be popping. And then right here. And this is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I haven't tried all of them, but of the ones that I have tried, it's Old Faithful right here. I love this. I love this. And I always put some on my top lip. So that my little pout can be on and popping. For lips, I'm feeling kind of pinky. Like I should do a pink. I'm not sure. I also have this dark purple color. Let's just see. This is also by ColourPop. This is a liquid lipstick in Guess. I don't know if they even still sell this. I haven't been on their website. I know the last time I re-upped on certain shades, some of the other ones were gone. And we're going to do this. This is a gloss by Crayon Case. Soft Work. It's a pink. We're going to see how it come out. Now we have to do lashes. Sorry, I was so quiet. I was trying to focus on getting these lips together, child. So I'm using some House of Lashes in Siren Flare. But before I do that, do I want to smoke out my bottom lash line? Y'all not helping me. Like, I asked y'all 20 minutes ago and nobody said nothing. Y'all supposed to be helping me. So as I put the glue on these so that they can start to get tacky and all that good stuff, help me decide if I'm smoking out this bottom lash line. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Am I going to smoke out my bottom lash line? Speak now or forever hold your peace. The glue that I am using is by iEnvy. Super Strong Hold. Black. Okay? For anybody that is looking, that's gonna ask. Oh God, this is so hard. Y'all see the matte book trying to make an appearance in my video, because that was one of the palettes I was going to use, but I decided against it. And I said I was doing something fall. I mean, it's dark. Is it fall though? It's just more vampy to me. A purple vampy look. So I guess fall was a fail. We'll try again next time, because I do want to record a fall look since it is fall. So mascara is on. By the time I finish this, I was going to do smoke out the bottom lash line, but as I was putting this on, I'm like, you know what? I'm not. But that's okay. So now we're going to put these lashes on. Ooh, is my eye trying to water? No, 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 no. Don't do that. And we done, y'all. We done. All right, y'all. So that is the finished look. Purple always works, right? So I hope y'all like this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.